of the growth he's had as a leader, how he's handled players, how he's handled coaches, and mostly how he's been to me.
This is based purely off of feedback I've gotten from fans, whether it be email or off of Twitter or whatever. But I've heard from a lot of people that are upset, frustrated, bothered, whatever, about the fact that ESPN is coming here Saturday. Is that a fair reaction for those people? I'm not saying everybody, but there are people that are kind of bothered by it. Do you understand why they're?
Yes, I do understand. You know, I'm not going to talk long on the subject, but I just want you to know that there's parts of every organization. You know, there's different parts of maybe your industry. I hear you guys say to me a lot, you know, you don't feel this way, but somebody else in the office feels this way. Jay Williams, I've known for a decent amount of time. Reese has been a pretty good friend for a while, but Jay Billis and Seth Greenberg have been friends of mine since I got into coaching. And that entity of college basketball is a little, you know, I mean, Michigan State University is Michigan State University, you know. I didn't deal with the Nassar thing. I had nothing to do with the Nassar thing. It got lumped in. I think sometimes things they deal with gets lumped in too. I look at it this way, guys. Part of the healing process of anything we do is you have to figure out what's right and what's wrong, and you have to, people are going to reach out to you in different ways, and I think this is a great thing for our fans and for our university. I think it's part of the healing process. I really do. And I think the best way we can show that is the support we give our players on the floor, our program. And I think our university is going to do a good job. I don't look at that as, boy, you know, I mean, this is a delicate subject. This is a no-win for me as far as talking about it, which I shouldn't do. But I'm the leader of this place right now, of this part. And the leadership in me says that whatever went wrong, there were a lot of people injured, hurt because of it. And then you have to heal. And for me, this is part of the healing process. And ESPN coming here, and their basketball part of it, and their show that only goes to 8 universities in the country a year, I think is a privilege that we hopefully will take advantage of and continue to, you know, to heal, continue to mend wounds, and that's where I'm at with it. And everybody's got their own opinion. I'm asking you to take a look at mine. And, you know, forgiving and forgetting and dealing with things is part of life. And, you know, there'll be a lot of people that feel differently both ways. And I give you all I feel. That is strictly how I feel. If my fans don't feel that way, or our fans, everybody's got to do what they got to do. But I'm telling you this, that I think it's our opportunity to show the world that there were some mistakes, I guess, made. There were a lot of people that paid a lot of price for those mistakes. It doesn't make everything perfect, but it does mean that we're trying to move forward and heal and show people that this is an incredible place. And that's what I'm going to do. Appreciate the question, and I hope you appreciate the answer.
Similarly, but more back to the team right now, what they went through, you know, we're not going to understand that a year ago. And I know you've talked a lot about, you know, that being a big regret. And this is kind of a delicate question as well, but do you see any benefits from them in their resiliency and resolve right now that was maybe built during that time a year ago?
Good question. I'm not sure I've looked at it, but I think anytime you go through difficult times, people, tough-minded people, find a way to use every situation. Josh has taught me, coaching, I'm not playing, I'm going to be a better leader, you know. People look at times that they go through, and we all felt for the survivors. We all felt for the people that went through some hard times because of an individual. I don't know if that resolved. I mean, I know this. I know it was hard on the players last year, and I don't think they're looking at it like in a revengeful way or anything. I think they're looking at it as, boy, the world can change like that. And so let's take advantage of every minute we're breathing. And every minute we're doing something, let's do it to the best of our ability. And you know what? That might be a hell of a question to ask a player, because it's one area that I can't dive into their heads. But I know this, there has been some resolve with this team. There has been the ability to fight back. There has been the ability to not, in one of the 3 losses or any of the big wins, that we've kind of gotten stronger. We've kind of fought our way through it. And I take my hat off to my players for that, not my staff or not myself.
On a different subject, after the pregame you said that you expect a week of hell for the Big Red. How is a week of hell different in 2019 with 2018 schedule than it would be maybe at the beginning of your career? Beginning of your career.
Oh God, night and day. I mean, geez, you kidding me? A week of hell now is not as much fun. You know, David Thomas would tell you it's not as much fun. Ask him. You know, I didn't say not as much work. I didn't say not as much pain. I said not as much fun. Because when you work at a level that is almost insane and you get rewarded, there is nothing you'll ever go through as good as that. We don't allow people to push themselves to the brink of exhaustion anymore. We don't allow some things that I think, hopefully I won't do with my own kid, because I think that's part of the process to becoming great at things. So a week of hell for my big guys, maybe that's why Nick is sick, is, I'll still get him though. My week of hell is going to be, they're going to do some things that maybe they haven't been doing at a level a lot higher than they have been doing, but not even close to when you can really have fun in this job. Not even close, you know, like somebody asked me, are you going to bring out the shoulder pads and helmet? God, you don't know how much I want to do it. You know why? Because there was nothing that I did that was more fun than watch Mateen Cleaves reach up as high as he could on some 6'10" kid and teach him how to buckle a chin strap. I mean, it was an educational experience, to be honest with you. It was pretty cool, you know? See somebody learning how to put on a pair of shoulder pads that never put on a pair of shoulder pads or those tight pants, you know? I mean, it was fun. It was cool. I mean, it was so good that I was so mad when I did that. And by the end of it, I was so happy and excited, and to this day, there's not a reunion that those guys, just think what America's taken away from us. You know, just think what these people are taking away from us. They took that away. So I'm gonna find a new way. Maybe I'll put, I think what I might do today is I might tape some what are those, cotton balls on their shoulders, you know, and maybe I'll put some glasses on, make sure nobody gets poked in the eye, and maybe I'll put knee pads on them, you know, because that's legal, so maybe I'll put knee pads on them, and we can really have a hell of a party. We can really have a good time. And then watch David Thomas, or hopefully Mateen or Andre will come out of this. I don't want those guys coming in there laughing at me. But on a serious note, that's a serious societal problem, that we're building softer people because we don't, not football pads, we aren't allowed to push people to where they need to be pushed to be elite. Bothers me.
Patriots or Rams?
Patriots, I told you, I did a thing for CBS Saturday that'll probably air, so I'll give you the sneak preview. I would never bet against Belichick or Brady, especially when there's a Spartan backup quarterback, Brian Hoyer.
Okay.
You want the score too?
Sure. Don't have to watch the game then.
I think I'll predict to you 28-24 Patriots. So what do you guys think?
If Boyer plays, I'm taking the Rams.
Right.
Aren't you a Michigan State grad?
No.
Oh, yeah.
He's a
That's
Western
fair.
guy.
I'm watching the commercials.
You're watching the commercials. You're saying that, let's see, you were born when Brady started playing, so I got everybody covered now. So who you guys picking?
Patriots. Rams.
Patriots? Rams? Patriots? Patriots?
Patriots.
LA? Mixed bag of nuts in here, and I mean that literally.